Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be giving tips and tricks talking about how to survive a cold. We all still have stuff to do when we have a cold, and some of us still have kids to take care of and things like that. So I'm just going to share with you guys some things that I learned this year because I had a cold about 10 times. It was so awful, but I have little kids in school, so unfortunately that's what happens. But I'm going to share with you guys what I learned throughout that and actual good tips that really genuinely helped me get by. I feel like this should go without saying, but I still gotta say it, guys. I am not a doctor. If you guys are sick, the first thing you should do is go see your doctor. These are just tips to help get you through it. I also want to state, obviously don't take any new medications without running it by your doctor first. Alright, so the first tip I want to give is to have a cold box ready at all times. So if you have a grocery list, write everything down on it and create that box. Because let me tell you, when you're sick and you have a fever, cough, sore throat, whatever it is, you are not going to want to go out and get medicines you need while you have that going on. So I have a cold box at all times. As you can see, I have things like chest rub in it, stuff to put like under my nose, that type of thing. Those are vapor shower things that you can just like drop in the shower and they release vapor. Some ibuprofen, I have cough drops in there. And this is my mask, which I'm going to tell you guys in a minute. That mask isn't for like COVID related type stuff. It's for something else, which I'm going to tell you about. And there's like a vapor inhaler, which basically just has a bunch of menthol in it and it smells nice. And we have another inhaler, and that one's like one that's actually medicated, so it will clear up your nasal passages. You will definitely be so grateful the next time you have a cold if you go ahead and take care of that and have it ready for your next cold. So my second tip is going to be to put vapor rub under your nose before you have any symptoms. If you wait until under your nose is already really bad, then that's not going to feel very good. It's going to get scabby and start bleeding and hurting really bad. So don't wait until that happens to start putting that vapor rub on there. You guys know what this stuff is. It's basically just Vaseline. But put it all over. Make sure you're putting it on your lips too, because your lips will get really dry throughout a cold. Put it above your lips, where it gets the worst right there, where you're blowing your nose at. And then also make sure to put it on the sides of your nostrils, because right there also gets really bad. If you do this before it gets bad, I've realized you can actually prevent the entire thing from happening at all. So definitely stay on top of that and keep that vapor up with you at all times. It even helps to have multiple, because you can put one by your bedside and like one in your purse, one in your car, that way you always have it with you. My third tip is a little different but super helpful. So wear a mask. I know that sounds weird, but this is the one good thing that came out of COVID for me. I learned that if I wore a mask when I had a cough, it sort of kept the air that I was breathing in moist. So it would keep me from coughing. It diminished my cough so much, guys. It is so helpful, and you don't feel like you have a throat that's like desert dry anymore. It really, really helps with that. My next tip is definitely going to be buy the tissues with lotion in them, because they don't scratch your nose nearly as much as cheap tissues that don't have the lotion in them. Guys, this is going to save your nose like area as well, not just the vapor rub. This is definitely going to help keep that irritation down. Y'all, fevers are very dangerous, so this is another tip. Have a thermometer that works. These things that slide across your head don't work. They're not accurate half the time. My doctor told me this as well. But these ones that go in your ear or ones that go under your tongue are much more accurate. So just make sure you have an accurate thermometer. Know what you can combine and what you can't combine. For instance, just for an example, I can combine ibuprofen and Tylenol, but I cannot combine ibuprofen and Aleve because they're both anti-inflammatories. But it really, really helps to combine medications sometimes, and it can help you out a lot. So know what you can take with what. Also, use things that are non-medicinal too, like here you can see me using a steam inhaler. it will loosen up my mucus so much. It works so good, guys. Like, sometimes that can be the answer to what you need between medication doses, and it can really, really help you out, especially if you're like laying down and you can't sleep because you're so clogged. One of those would be really, really awesome to help you start breathing again so you can get back to sleep. So my last tip is going to be sleep sitting up. I know it seems impossible, but with the right stuff, I promise you, you can sleep sitting up. Me and my husband found that this specific gray pillow was, for some reason, really easy to sleep on sitting up. And me and my husband ended up fighting over it all the time. So we bought 2 of them so that each of us could have this pillow when we need to sleep sitting up because we have a cold. So find your special pillow that works for you and always have it on hand. We found a weird place to store ours above our shelf in our bedroom, and that's where I keep it. And whenever I have a cold, I just get it down from that area. I really hope you guys found something helpful in this video. If you're watching this video and you already have the cold and you didn't get to do any of the preventative care, you know, hopefully you see the other tips as helpful, like a steam inhaler or neti pot, or combining medications that are able to be combined. I hope you find something that helps you. I really, really do. If you guys have any tips or tricks, please comment down below so that anyone else having trouble can read your tips and tricks as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.